Michael Jordan is not just an athlete, he is the embodiment of competitive spirit and the relentless pursuit of perfection. An absolute basketball icon, Jordan turned every court into his stage and every game into a spectacle of overcoming challenges and dominance. His journey is marked by relentless discipline, inspiring leadership, and a fierce will to win that surpasses all limits, making him not only the greatest player of his generation, but a timeless legend who redefines what it means to be a champion. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born in Brooklyn, New York, but it was in Wilmington, North Carolina, where he began to sculpt the legend he would become. He is not simply a name in the world of sports. He is a global phenomenon who redefined basketball and inspired entire generations to dream big and fight even harder for their goals. His story is more than an account of titles and historic achievements. It is a living testament to the strength of discipline, the depth of leadership, and the intensity of extreme competitiveness. Since his teenage years, Jordan showed an almost obsessive dedication to his craft. The discipline he cultivated was not limited to training. It was a lifestyle, a philosophy guiding every step of his journey. Days started early and ended late, with countless hours of practice and technical improvement. Nothing along the way was left to chance, and sacrifice became the currency of his success. This relentless commitment to continuous improvement allowed Jordan to raise the standard of professional basketball to levels previously unimaginable. Jordan's discipline was evident from his youth when he was not selected for the varsity team. In his sophomore year, an episode that could have been a devastating blow to his self-esteem and future. However, instead of giving up, he used that rejection as fuel to work even harder. He spent the entire summer training, strengthening his body, and honing his skills. This ability to stay focused despite early adversity was a foreshadowing of what he would become. An athlete who is satisfied with nothing less than total excellence. Michael Jordan's leadership was something natural, instinctive, and at the same time carefully cultivated. He was not just a talented player, he was the captain of the Chicago Bulls and the heart of the team. His presence on the court could transform the energy of his teammates, pushing them to exceed their limits and unite around a common goal. In decisive moments, when the pressure peaked, Jordan took responsibility and delivered performances that became true spectacles. This ability to lead by example and inspire his teammates made him an indispensable figure for the team's success. One of the most striking aspects of Jordan's leadership was his insistence on perfection and his refusal to accept excuses. He constantly challenged his teammates to give their best, demanding commitment and dedication down to the smallest details. This attitude was not always easy for the group, but his unwavering determination and exceptional performance created an environment where collective success became inevitable. He knew that to win championships, every player needed to be at the peak of their potential and did not hesitate to demand that with intensity and passion. But what truly distinguishes Michael Jordan is his extreme competitiveness, an insatiable hunger for victory that defined every move he made. For him, losing was not an option, and this mentality made him a feared opponent by all. Every game, every play was treated like a battle where the only acceptable outcome was victory. This competitive intensity not only led him to win 6 NBA championships, but also to accumulate numerous individual awards, including 5 MVP titles. Jordan didn't just play basketball. He lived the game, breathed competition, and elevated the sport to an art form. Jordan's competitiveness manifested in his obsession with surpassing opponents and himself. He trained harder, ran faster, jumped higher, and studied every detail of the game with surgical precision. This insatiable hunger to be the best made him develop an unmatched work ethic that often intimidated his competitors and inspired young athletes to follow in his footsteps. His will to win was so great that he transformed each match into an epic experience where only the strongest survived. His journey is also marked by challenges and difficult moments where his discipline, leadership, and competitiveness were put to the test. He faced criticism, defeats, and even a brief retirement, but never lost his focus or passion. Every obstacle was turned into fuel to come back stronger, showing the world that true greatness lies in resilience and the ability to reinvent oneself in the face of adversity. When Jordan announced his first retirement in 1993, the basketball world felt as if it had lost its greatest hero. However, his return in 1995 proved that he had not abandoned his thirst for competition. He came back even more determined to reclaim his place at the top, leading the Chicago Bulls to 3 more consecutive titles. This ability to rise again and lead with even more strength is one of the most inspiring chapters of his career. Beyond his talent on the court, Jordan stood out of it, building a legacy that transcends sports. His cultural impact, business ventures, and social influence consolidated his position as a global icon. He is a living example that with discipline, leadership, and extreme competitiveness, it is possible not only to win, but also to inspire and transform lives. His partnership with Nike revolutionized the sports shoe market and created one of the most valuable and recognized brands worldwide, Air Jordan. More than a product, these shoes symbolize the passion, dedication, and relentless pursuit of excellence that define Michael Jordan. Moreover, his philanthropic work and involvement in social causes show a side committed to responsibility and a positive community impact. Today, the name Michael Jordan is synonymous with excellence, perseverance, and overcoming challenges. His story continues to be told not only in sports books, but in the hearts of millions who seek inspiration to face their own challenges. Jordan's journey is the ultimate proof that true success is the result of the union between talent and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Michael Jordan is not just an athlete, he's a living legend, an eternal example of how discipline, leadership, and extreme competitiveness can transform an ordinary person into a symbol of greatness and inspiration for the entire world.